Everyone's talking about the oil prices that are going up due to the Iran war, but the real shortage is something you never would have thought of. And this affects your phone, your healthcare, and possibly your next birthday party. So I'm going to break down how all of those fit together by telling you what is happening with helium of all things due to the war, why you should care even if you have never bought helium in your life. I don't know who you are, but if you haven't, this is going to tell you why you should care. I'm going to tell you how it's affecting your money and what, if anything, you can actually do to protect yourself. So, right now, there is a very real global helium shortage that is developing. And this is not due to a supply shock. It's actually just due to the war because the country of Qatar produces about a third of the global helium for the world. The helium comes from the natural gas processing, so it's not easily replaceable. And all of this leads back to the war. So, because of this war, the production facilities have either been damaged or just disrupted. There's blocked exports and restricted shipping routes because of, well, the Strait of Hormuz. And here's the part that no one's talking about with this. Even the helium that exists right now might not make it to markets. See, helium is not just for balloons, it's actual critical infrastructure. It's used in semiconductors, so think chips, AI tech. It's used in MRI machines. Words are hard. Aerospace for like rockets and defense, fiber optics for internet. And until I had looked into this, I really just thought, it's for balloons and making your voice sound funny. But no, this is important. And right now, prices are already spiking, some reports of it doubling. Companies are hoarding the supply, and there's already some rationing. So, this is not like a maybe situation. This is happening right now. And this hits kind of fast and quiet because it's not traded with commodities like oil. So, companies are going to have to pay more, but they're going to pass it on to you. So, electronics are going to get more expensive due to the chips, also in like cars, and healthcare costs rise because the MRI machines rely on helium for cooling. I never would have thought that. So maintenance costs are now going to be passed on to patients from that. And then, yes, of course, your birthday parties become more because those balloons are going to be more expensive to make them float. Um, but really, this war exposes that there's major weaknesses that we have in our critical resources because they're concentrated in these the few countries of this region, and our supply chains are very fragile. The economy is driven by so many things that we don't realize that are underlying and driving it, but this is a tough one. If you want to actually do something to help yourself, it's hard for this. If you need electronics and you need to replace something, do it sooner rather than later because prices are going to increase. Prepare for prices to go up for healthcare, insurance premiums. They're going to pass all this on. And there's really not much you can do besides get that little bit of a buffer in place. But most people, they're not going to be aware of this until the prices actually start to go higher. So the best thing you can do is know that you are going to have to deal with this, right? That's the best thing that you can do right now. It's such a weird situation. But I want to hear from you below in the comments. Do you think that this is going to affect you? Do you already see that helium prices are going up? If you want more information like this, strange situations like this, be sure to subscribe. And until next time, remember, think differently, take control, be a renegade. And until next time, have a great day.